What is up, guys, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Degenerate Watch. We are here in Ireland for today's video and we're on the Waterford to Cork bus where the Gardaí are having some trouble extracting a woman's name and address from her. Currently under level 5 restrictions over here in Ireland, you're not allowed to go any further than 5 kilometres from your home unless you're undertaking an essential journey such as attending a hospital appointment, a doctor's appointment, going for a COVID test, maybe going to a funeral or a family emergency. And in certain instances you can actually be fined for being on a non-essential journey. And obviously, in order to ascertain are you outside your 5 kilometres, they're going to need to know your current address. So rather than just give them a straight answer, she decides to play games with them. And as usual in these situations, all that's really achieved is just a big waste of everybody's time. And very briefly, before we jump into today's video, I just have 2 quick points to make. First off, I want to say a big massive thank you to all our subscribers. The channel recently passed 4,000 subscribers, which I still actually can't believe how far we've grown in such a short space of time. So all your support is really thoroughly appreciated, guys. And just secondly, I recently missed 2 super chats and I think we're either in a live stream or in the premiere. One was from Jay in New Zealand and the other was from the coach. So thanks very much for your super chats, guys, I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I didn't see it during the actual thing itself. So guys, with all that being said, let's jump into the video.
Home.
Where's home?
I have to go to Cork.
You have to go to Cork.
Well, I'm going home, like.
Where are you coming from, though?
Well, that way.
Which way? This way? That way? Coming your way.
What's that way?
Sure, you know what way the bus just come from. You just stopped us, like.
When did you get on the bus, man?
Get on the bus at Waterford.
You got on the bus in Waterford. And what was your reason for being in Waterford?
Travelling. I have to go home now, it's Mother's Day.
Had you an essential reason for being in Waterford?
Everything's essential, isn't it?
Whoa, what?
I'm going to ask you again now, Mum, okay?
Is there a problem?
Why were you in Waterford? That's why I'm asking you. Is it an essential journey you had to take?
I felt it was, yeah.
You felt it was? Okay. Can you tell me what it was, please?
Do I have to tell you what it was?
Under Section 31.
Well, I have
Section
to deem
31A of Healthcare Act 1947.
you have to deem whether it's essential or not. Okay?
Sure, I'm on my way home.
But you were in Waterford.
You're asking me about what I did now.
No. I asked you.
Am I liable to tell you where I'm going? I don't think I am. Are you under your oath, Garda?
Your identification on you? No. Your identification on you?
Do I have to supply you with identification?
Yeah. No.
Are you under your oath, Garda?
I hate this nonsense when they ask them are they under their oath. If they're standing there at work in their uniform, they have no other choice but to be under their oath. And of course you'll get people saying, oh well, he could be one of those bad guys and all, but we don't know that because we're only dealing with what we're seeing right here, right now.
Sorry?
Are you under your oath, Garda?
Yes, I'm requiring you to give me your details.
I'm asking you, are you under your oath, Garda?
And I'm requiring you to give me
Can you
your
answer me,
details.
please? Are you under your oath, Garda?
We're demanding now that you provide us with your name and address.
Are you under your oath, Garda?
Under Section 31A of the Healthcare Act, I'm now demanding your name and address.
Are you under your oath,
I'm
Garda?
now demanding your name and address. I must warn you
That's
that failure...
fine. That's no problem. I'm
Okay, if
asking
just
you,
let
are
me
you
speak.
under your oath,
I am.
Garda?
If you just let me speak.
Did
for
you
2
say you are?
seconds.
Or you are under your oath?
Failure or refusal.
We're just looking for your details.
That's
okay?
fine.
And
We're
you'll be on your
demanding
way.
Details and you will be on your way.
So you are under your oath? Are you under your oath, Garda?
Can I have your identification?
Can you answer me to be
Can I
clear
have your
if you're under your
identification?
oath, Garda? Because under your oath of the Constitution, I don't actually have to tell you my name because I haven't committed no crime.
The act that they've quoted here is the Health Act 1947. It's actually the act in which the government have used to bring in the travel restrictions, namely this 5 kilometres that we're talking about. While the Constitution does provide you protections from being harassed by the Gardaí, namely they can't just demand your name and address for no reason, they must have reasonable suspicion and they must quote to you under what act that they're demanding this under. But right here in this situation, there is suspicion that the lady may have committed an offence. in the fact that under the Healthcare Act 1947, these restrictions on movement have been put in and she's not compliant because she hasn't satisfied the Gardaí that her journey is actually essential, because she's not cooperating and answering any questions, she's just asking a lot of questions back at them. Like, if she's actually complying with the law and has a valid reason to be travelling, then what's the big issue here? This could have been all over in a couple of minutes if she actually had a valid excuse for travelling. Maybe she doesn't, and that's why she doesn't want to give it up. But she's going down the road to being fined.
Haven't done anything wrong, got my passport here.
And do you mind, can I see your passport?
Fully entitled to
That's no
travel
problem.
with
Can I
my
see your
passport.
I'm only requiring your name
I don't
and address.
understand why you didn't answer when I asked you a few times if you were under your oath. You seemed that you're a bit like hesitant to answer me.
No.
I'll show you the first page of my...
Can I?
Oh, of course you can. Let me show... No, I'll show you. I'll show
That's
you.
no problem.
Do you see the first page of my passport here where it says that I can travel the country freely?
Yeah.
This is actually the text that she's quoting from the passport, which is a declaration from the Minister for Foreign Affairs to, foreign authorities that the holder of this passport is an Irish citizen and should be helped and assisted on their journey. It's nothing to do with internally travelling on a bus bus between Waterford and Cork.
Are you
demanding your details? Okay?
demanding
Your
it?
address,
Yeah, I'm
your
sure.
Name
Look,
and address, okay?
look.
No problem. I'm just going to take your name and address and you're going to be on your way again.
But I don't understand why you need to take my
Can I-
name and address.
can I
I've
take your
shown
name
you
and
my
address?
identification.
Can I see your name and address,
I've
please?
just shown you my identification.
Sure, stop.
There's
Alright,
there's no problems.
You're
I
now
haven't
failing
shown.
and refusing to provide
I
me with your
haven't.
name.
I have it all on video, sure. It's right there.
Are you going to?
I have everything
Are you going to
recorded,
leave it out long
Garda.
enough for me to take it? And are you going to
But
provide me with your address?
have I committed a crime, Garda? I have my passport right here.
Are you providing us with your
Are
address?
you going to provide us now with your address?
Did I commit a crime, Garda?
Under section 31A of the Healthcare Act, I'm demanding, let me see your name and to give me
Demanding
your address.
for what reason? Can you give me a reason?
I told you already. Under
Yeah,
section
but
31A
what
of
have
the
I
Healthcare
done under the Healthcare Act?
Act. Can you leave your passport out long enough for me to take your name? And will you provide me with your
What
address?
do you need it for?
Because I'm going to be issuing you with a ticket
A ticket for what?
for non-essential travel. 'Cause
Non-essential?
You're not telling me what your reason for travel
But
is.
I don't have to tell you. I told you I'm going home for Mother's Day. I did tell you.
This guy asked
Right,
you why
right
you
now
were in Waterford.
at what is it, 10 in the morning on a Sunday, Mother's Day.
You're
You
ma-
just
you're-
asked
you're
me. I
making
told you
this
I'm going
more
home.
awkward than it needs to
I'm
be.
not.
All I'm requiring
I'm
of
answering
you
your
is your name
questions.
and
There you
address.
go.
But you're not leaving it out long enough for me to take
But
it.
you have to be fast. Just look at me and not the.
No.
Well, look, you're
I need
looking
to
at me,
write-
not the passport,
I need to
Garda.
write it down. and I
Right,
need
there
to
you
get
go.
your
Look,
address.
there you go. Quickly, do it quickly.
No. Can I hold it?
I'm holding it for
Yeah,
you.
and
This
leave
is
it out
my
there. I'm
this
going
is
to
my
take-
property.
that's
I'm
fine.
going to hold
That's
my
no problem.
passport because it's my
Can you leave
property
it out
on
for
my
me? Can you
person.
extend it so there's a bit of the distance?
Well, you know that we should be 6 foot apart, and I think you're about 3 foot in front of me, so you're not actually keeping your 6 foot away from me. You're not actually keeping the restrictions, you know.
We want to be. Look, we want to keep.
I know the
calm
law
as
just as
possible.
much as you do, like.
Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction.
You-
I know my rights. I know my human rights. I know my civil
Can I
rights.
talk to you a minute? Can I
Yeah,
talk to you a minute?
sure.
That's okay.
But I
All
still
right.
have done nothing wrong.
That's no.
Listen.
I won't be paying any fines either because
that's
they're
no problem.
unlawful.
That's okay.
And what you're doing is unlawful.
Have you given this guard your address?
What do you need my address for?
Has he already said he demanded your address?
But what are you demanding it up for? You can't demand
No, I
things.
know,
That's
I am,
that's
I-
unlawful. That's not
Look,
upholding your oath.
I have your name, I have your date of birth. I'm now demanding your address. That
My
is part
address.
of my the demand.
Part of your demand for what reason? That's unlawful,
He's
Garda.
told you, he's
Barbara.
explained this to you, okay?
But I also am explaining to you that under my
that, and we're listening to you,
duress,
Barbara.
I don't have to
Barbara.
give it to you because I haven't committed a crime,
Barbara.
and the laws are unlawful, and this
We've
would
gotten-
not
we've
stand
gotten
up in
this far
court.
now. You're very close to being on your way. If you provide me with your address, we're leaving this bus.
Are you going to send me a Mother's Day card or what? What you need my address for?
No, I'm going to be issuing you with a ticket.
I'm not going to be paying
fine.
any unlawful
That's
tickets.
fine.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Fine, that's no
entirely up
problem.
to yourself, okay?
That's up to
But
you.
we need your
I
address.
need
But it
your
won't.
address.
You're actually still not. You're
Right.
too close to me, Garda.
Barbara,
You're not doing the
Barbara.
6 foot.
We're going to have to ask you to leave this bus. if you don't
I'll give you
provide
the
us with
address, but if you
details.
could stand back a little bit because you're not doing the 6
Okay,
foot.
that's no problem. Will you provide me with your address?
Just turn this up.
There we go. I fought the law and the law won. As soon as being asked to leave the bus was mentioned, the address came fairly snappy there. All she was really doing was holding herself up and everybody else that was on the bus as well. And as you can see, she was clutching at straws for half of it, and most of the arguments had no substance. If you don't believe in the restrictions and you don't believe in what the guards are doing and you don't think it's lawful, the place to argue about it isn't on the bus in front of two rank and file Gardaí who have no say over what laws are enacted. The lockdown restrictions imposed by the government have already been challenged in the High Court and it has been thrown out. And I really can't help but feel that the Dunning-Kruger effect was really strong here, as the fact that she seemed to think she knew more than she actually did. And I know a few people are going to disagree, but put yourself in the shoes of the passengers and the driver of the bus, and maybe even somebody waiting at a cold, wet bus stop just further down the road. The longer that this woman is playing games, she's holding people up from doing their business. So quickly before we wrap up this episode of Degenerate Watch, I want to thank you again for joining me. And once again, if you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop a like, it really helps us out. And again, a massive thank you to all our subscribers and supporters for getting the channel to where it is today. Your help and support is thoroughly appreciated. And if you would like to help support the channel, there's a link down below in the description where you can do that. Your support so far has already helped us invest in better equipment to try and improve the quality of our videos. And I'm also looking at ways on how we can turn some of the degeneracy that we deal with on the channel into a positive and try give back in whatever little way that we can. And I'll have more details about that in the very near future. Well guys, that just about wraps it up for this one. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back again very soon with another video. I hope you'll join me then. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on a new upload here in Degenerate Watch. And don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. All important links are down below in the description, and if you can't wait till the next video, why not check out one of the videos in the playlist on screen now. And until then guys, I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, take care, peace.